everybody the same. If God made everybody the same, there would be no such thing as rich or poor. You understand? There would be no such thing as oppressor and the oppressed. You understand? We would all be the same. What did God say about the other nations? My brother, what's your name?
Sean.
Sean, what did God say about the other nations?
He said that they are nothing.
That they are nothing. That's what the Bible said, right? I just wanted you to say out your mouth because I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? This Bible was written way before me. And way before we came over here on slavery. You understand? I ain't write that, we just delivering a message. That's why it's important to know who am I in the Bible? Are we in the Bible? You understand? The Christian church will tell you up or down, nationality don't matter. But the Lord says he loves Jacob. Who the hell is Jacob? I want to be that. You understand? The kingdom of heaven is only for 12 tribes, the 12 gates. I want to know about that. What's your question? Yes.
You say he hates. Does he hate him or he hate what he did?
Who is Esau?
Yeah,
That's what we gotta understand.
Okay.
Esau is not a man, he's a nation of people.
Okay.
God ain't make everybody the same. If God made everybody the same, there would be no such thing as rich or poor. You understand? There would be no such thing as oppressor and the oppressed. You understand? We would all be the same. But no. Who being oppressed today? Us. By who? By other nations, right? So that alone lets you know that we're not the same. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
When the Most High divided the nations their inheritance, read.
When he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
We've always been separated from the beginning of time. The Lord never wanted everybody to come together. Right. When they tried to create the Tower of Babel, what did God do? He destroyed it. Because all nations was never supposed to come together. You understand? It was never supposed to be like that. 2nd Ezra chapter 7. Read.
Bring it out.
Chapter 6. You know what I want.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Now, we understand Adam created all things, right? Adam was the first creation, right? And from Adam came everything else. But watch this. Read.
Of him come we all.
Everybody comes from Adam, right? Right? He say, of him come we all. We all come from Adam. All nations, right? Read.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
He said, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. So he's putting the separation there. We all come from Adam, and guess what? The chosen people come from Adam too. He's separating it right there. But read on.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
That's a possessive word. Our is possessive. He said, but he made the world for our sake, the Israelites, right? Read.
As for the other people.
As for the other people who the world was not created for, read.
Which also come of Adam. Thou hast said that they are nothing.
The other people also that come from Adam, what did God say about them?
That they are nothing.
What did God say about the other nations? My brother, what's your name?
Sean.
Sean, what did God say about the other nations?
He said that they are nothing.
That they are nothing. That's what the Bible said, right? I just wanted you to say out your mouth because I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? This Bible was written way before me. And way before we came over here on slavery. You understand? I ain't write that. We just delivering a message. God said that they are nothing. So, we ain't all the same. You know what I'm saying? And God don't love everybody.
That's right.
Do you agree with that, yes or no?
I'm listening.
Hold that, give you wrong. I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove it because I just said something. God don't love everybody. I'm gonna prove it in the Bible. Read. I mean, before I call you that, does God hate anybody?
I would say no.
You would say no? Based on what?
What I hear.
What you hear. That's a valid answer. Because a lot of people won't admit, our people think they know something. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people won't admit, I only know this because this is what I heard. You know what I'm saying? But you say, it's just what I heard. You don't necessarily believe it or not, it's what you heard. But let's see what the Bible says. How you doing, my sister? What's your name?
KB.
KB? So I asked my brother Sean here, does God hate? What do you think?
No.
No? What makes you come to that conclusion?
Cause we still here.
Because we still here? I ain't saying do he hate us. I'm just saying, does God hate anybody?
Yeah, he does. He hates. Yeah, but he forgives too. So.
Does he hate people?
No.
Okay. I'm going to read the scripture. You believe in the Bible?
Of course.
All right, I'm going to read the scripture. I'll read.
Romans chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
But who?
Esau have I hated.
God says he hates the people. You know who Esau is in the Bible? Yes or no? This is yes or no?
Yeah.
Who is Esau?
Esau.
I got that means you don't know. Do you know who Esau is? We'll get there. Alright? But go back to second. But it's showing you that God does hate. You understand? But he says he loves Jacob and he hates Esau. That's why it's important to know, who am I in the Bible? Are we in the Bible? You understand? The Christian church will tell you up and down, nationality don't matter. But the Lord says he loves Jacob. Who the hell is Jacob? I want to be that. You understand? The kingdom of heaven is only for 12 tribes, the 12 gates. I want to know about that.
That's right.
You understand? What's your question?
Question. You say he hates. Does he hate him or he hate what he did?
Who is Esau?
Yeah,
That's what we gotta understand.
Okay.
Esau is not a man, he's a nation of people.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Give me Malachi. Malachi 4. I'm gonna show you real quick, and then we can get the history on it, but give Malachi real quick. That's gonna be plain and simple. Read that.
Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished.
Edom is Esau. He said, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished. We. Edom is a people. Edom is a nationality. Read.
Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished.
Uh-huh.
But we will return and build the desolate places.
All right, read. Keep reading.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Uh-huh.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
It say, and he shall call them the border of wickedness. It's not just one person. Them is plural. It's a nation of people. He said he shall call them the border of wickedness. Read.
The people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
The people of whom the Lord hath indignation, meaning who he hates. Read.
Verse 5.
No, read that last part.
The people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
Meaning that hatred never ends. You understand? Their lot is death in the end. Why? Because they did this to your people.
Bring it out.
Edom did this to your people. Edom took your people into slavery. You understand? Edom did this to your people. And Edom also taught you like Jesus. Step over. Step over. Edom taught you this. You understand? A man, a nation of people set this image up as God. Give me that Thessalonians. A nation of people set themselves up as God so you will worship it. Because 9 out of 10 people believe that this is Jesus Christ. You may not believe it now because you're older and you understand that. Maybe you understand that Jesus Christ is a black man. Do you understand that? Yes or no? Is Jesus Christ a black man? Right, so you all understand that now.
Yeah.
But a lot of our people don't know that.
That's true.
Still today. You understand? We in Africa right now, it's images, white images everywhere. In Mexico, white images everywhere. All around the world, this is what's pushed. Why? Because, I'm going to show you why. And then get Job chapter 9. Then we're going to go back to 2 and 3.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
The man of sin must be revealed. Read.
The son of perdition.
The son of perdition. Read. Destruction. Read.
Who opposeth and exalted himself.
It says, who opposeth and exalted himself. Scoot over. Read.
Above all that is called God.
This man or this people exalted and they exalt themselves above all that is called God, meaning above all righteousness. You understand? What man gave a law saying it was okay to be gay? It was okay for gays to marry each other. Who set that law?
Obama.
Huh?
Obama.
He's a puppet that they use. Who runs the world? Who make all the laws in America?
Well, race.
You understand? Who set themselves up as God?
Okay.
Give me Job chapter 9. I'm gonna help you understand. Job 9:24. I'm up. Read.
Job chapter 9 verse 24.
Uh-huh.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given. The Lord has given the earth to the wicked in this time, right? It say the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Read.
He covered.
Wait, read it slow and read, pronunciate.
He covered.
He, this people, they do what?
Covereth the faces of the judges.
Who is the judges? Christ is one of our judges. Moses is one of our judges. Solomon, King Solomon is one of our judges. King David is one of our judges. But when you look on social media, if you type in King Solomon right now, hey, look up King Solomon and then give me Song of Solomon. What color is King Solomon? What color do they say he is? Huh? I'm going to show you. Read the rest of the verse.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Uh-huh.
If not, where and who is he?
He said, if this ain't the wicked, where and who the hell is he? You understand? Because you have to have power to make the world believe that Jesus Christ is a white man. You have to have power to make the world believe that King Solomon was a white man. You gotta have power to do that. You understand? Black people can't push nothing on social media and make it go viral around the whole world and make everybody believe it. We ain't got that type of power.
Yeah, you ain't did that shit? You ain't playing games. Hold on. Look at this guy. What you doing, man? You subscribed yet? Subscribe right now. Do it.
You understand? The white man does. That's why I read this. They showed that image right there of King Solomon was what nationality? He was a Caucasian man, right? He's a white man, right? But what does the Bible say?
The Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5.
Uh-huh.
I am black.
What did Solomon say?
I am black.
I am what?
I am black.
He told you he's black.
That's right.
Read.
But comely.
You never heard that before, have you? Give me Job 30 and 30. There's power in that. You understand? Black people been listening to the Christian pastor this whole time and ain't never read, dang, King Solomon black. So why everywhere in the Christian church they got all these white people in here? They got Jesus white, they got Mary white, they got the 12 disciples white. Why is that? Read.
Job chapter 30, verse 30.
Uh-huh.
My skin is black.
Dang! What did Job say?
My skin is black.
My skin is black. That's Job 30 and 30. Hold on, I need to see what. That's Job 30 and 30. Show up. That's in the King James Version Bible. Read it for yourself. What does that say, sis?
Wait, no, my skin is black upon me,
Uh-huh.
and my bones are burned with heat. Wow. Okay, but my skin is black.
Right. That's the point.
Okay,
That's the point. He letting you know I'm a black man.
That's right.
You understand?
Bring it out.
And my nationality is an Israelite. That's who we are. You understand? We ain't African American. We ain't niggas. Those names was given to us here in America. You understand? Acts 13. Paul. Give me that. Acts 13 what? 28? Oh, 13 and 1. I thought okay. Acts 13 and 1, right? You did. And then we're gonna go back to Thessalonians.
Acts chapter 13, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called nigger.
What was they called?
Nigger.
They was called nigger because nigger means what? What does nigger mean? Black. Show it.
Bring it out.
The prophets were called nigger. Why? Because they were black.
That's right.
You understand? But the thing is, what do we do with all this information? Go back to Thessalonians. First, you must understand who you are. And you must understand who your enemy is. But most importantly, you have to come back and keep the law, statutes, and commandments of God. Because the kingdom of heaven is only for one people. You understand? Christ can't set his kingdom up on the side of another kingdom. That ain't happening. You understand? When Christ's kingdom is established, what side are we going to be on? That's what we need to ask ourselves. Read that.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man,
Verse 4.
verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worship.
Or that is worship. Because, scoot over. Do we worship a white man here in America, or do everybody worship a black man? Who do they worship as Jesus Christ? A white man, right? Read.
So that he,
Showing you who the wicked is. Showing you who the man of perdition is, the man of sin. You understand? Read.
so that he,
Know that he, the same man,
as God,
as God, because he sets himself up as God, right? Read.
sitteth in the temple of God,
Uh-huh.
showing himself that he is God.
This man is showing himself that he is God. Why? Because the whole world worships this man. You understand? As God. That's why the true prophets are here today to teach you that, guess what? This is the devil according to the Bible. Give me that in Revelation chapter 2 and Revelation chapter 3. What color are the so-called Jews today? The Jewish people. What nationality are they?
We say Caucasian.
They Caucasian, right? But we still on the topic of,
Yeah.
does God love everybody? Right? That's all in this mix right here. Who is God really dealing with? Does God love everybody? Why? Or why not? What's going on? What's the answers? We need it out of the Bible. You understand? So we get down to the root. Read. You said that Jewish people, we know today, Jewish people are so-called white Caucasian, right? Now let's see, does God talk about that? Does the Bible talk about that? Let's see.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation,
When you think about the word tribulation, right? Read the next one.
and poverty,
When you think about the word tribulation and poverty, what nation of people pop into your mind first? Us, right? You understand? Us. We are in poverty everywhere you go. Right here, this is nothing right here. What you see right here is about what, 15 men? We are international. Right now we got brothers with this same shirt on in Australia, in Kenya, in Ghana. Where else? Uganda. This international. This ain't just no corner stuff. You understand? We teaching this worldwide. You understand? Read it again. Everywhere you go, our people are in poverty. That was my point. Read.
I know thy works and tribulation, and poverty,
God said, I know everything y'all going through. I know. I got y'all though. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all. Read.
but thou art rich.
Even though y'all going through tribulation and poverty, he said, you're rich. Why? Because the kingdom of heaven is only for us.
That's right.
He told you he loved Jacob. Jacob was the forefather of the 12 tribes.
That's right.
You understand? The progenitor of the 12 tribes.
That's right.
That's who we come from. That's our forefather. Right? So God already said he loves us. You understand? But guess what? We have to walk in his way. We have to keep the commandments. We got to keep the commandments first. That's number one. Read.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
He said, I know the blasphemy. What does blasphemy mean? You know?
Like bullshit. Like bullshit.
Bullshit. Basically, lies. I know the filthy lies / bullshit. Right? Read.
Of them which say they are Jews.
He said, I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews. Because are we calling ourselves the Jews? No. They call it, everybody know them as the Jewish people, right? He said, I know the lies of them which say they are Jews, but what?
And are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
He said, y'all ain't the Jews. Y'all come from damn Satan. Y'all the synagogue of Satan. You understand? Read.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 9.
No, read verse 10.
Verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
He said, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. He was talking about the Romans back then. So the Romans are who today? Americans. What did God call them? The devil. The devil. So the man who exalted himself as God, what did God call him? The devil. You understand?
Sons of God! We gonna take this city. We gonna take the kingdom. We gonna rule them hard. This is war! This is war! This is war! I'm here for the win, well, to get it again. The Lord call it taking the kingdom. Want what's mine? Taking my time, turning and taking your freedom. Risen from the ashes, after the lashes, call it a beautiful tragedy. We've been on the brink of insanity. It's the end of your days, our calamity. Adding in, grab a friend for the finale. Curtain call on a heathen. We want forever and a day. Why would the pastor lie and say it's your season? Drop a bomb on them, Hiroshima. Drop a bomb on them cause they need it. Scrub it down, planet need a cleaning. Vagabond